I know it seems silly to double it up, but if I have the cloth and I don't trust the one there, I'm just gonna do it. That's it. Now, I don't wanna get it all bunched up though, because then when I try to walk it, it'll just keep getting worse and worse. So the flatter you can get that drop cloth, the better really. Now it's not gonna do a full aerial coverage, but that's fine. It's gonna cover over all them holes that I don't trust. That's what I'm looking for. It's exactly what I want right there. Look at that. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah, right there. That covered over all the junk. And what if it rains, right? Now when I walk through there, it'll have double the drop cloth. It'll soak up double the moisture, double the coverage. What's up, Johnny? Right. Nope, I've never killed anybody, and I don't plan to, but I've seen movies where they'll like roll them up in rugs and stuff. I don't know, where would you hide a body? I've heard someone go, I'd hide a body in a septic system. And then I've heard a guy say, no, the best place is a cemetery. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? The only way to basically hide them is basically either burning them to ash or fucking taking them for a ride down to the ocean, deep. It's about the only way you can hide. But anyway, I'm just thinking like, what would they do with me? Like Osama bin Laden, they threw in the goddamn ocean so that he wouldn't have a grave and no one would ever find him. And then, like, what do? In cities, they'll burn the guys so that the ashes, you know, because it's a lot smaller. You don't need as big of a grave site. But, and like at sea, the Navy men will literally pour the guys over the edge if they die. Like, if it's like triage, where a lot of guys die. Oh God, Jeffrey Dahmer style. Holy shit. You don't fuck around, do you, Johnny? He says, nope. He says, I play like homie, and homie don't play like that. Johnny quit school because of recess. No, that's a situation that I heard that they've done that with hot dog factories. Like some of the people have gone into those slurry making machines. Motherfuckers been ground up and turned into fucking hot dogs and then sold to the public. Like they couldn't have found a crematory, they had to fucking put them in our hot dogs. You know what I mean? Like that's fucking crazy, man. Look at that. Fits perfect right there. Okay. Oh, I do not want to cut my... Damn it. I've had to cut these before and I just don't want to. No, I was in prison with a guy, and this guy says, you ever burned a body before? And I was like, no. He said, we have to burn them all the time up north. And I said, why are you burning bodies up north? He said, oh, we kill moose. He goes, we kill moose illegally. And he goes, to get rid of the evidence, we put them in a 50-gallon drum. We drill holes all the way around the drum, the top half. We put the moose chunks in the shit that we got to get rid of. He says, we put them in the barrel and we fill it up with diesel fuel and motor oil, used motor oil. So we just light the match and it just slowly burns the whole thing off. You come back to it the next morning and it's completely all burnt down to ash. He said you can burn a whole moose if you do it just like that. And I'm like, you speak with experience. I go, yeah, okay. Good enough. You know what I mean? This guy, he was crazy as a motherfucker too. So I have everything. Yeah. So I have everything covered, right? The rest we'll do with tape.
Look at my ponytail.
Aw, I'm gonna go take a 30-minute break. And then I'm gonna come back. I have to tape the whole perimeter and I'm gonna try to get a first coat on this tonight. At least on smart priming.
Babe, the air is so sticky and hot and gross.
Yeah, so it's 7 o'clock. It'll be about 9 o'clock by the time. Hello? He's right here. It'll be about 9 o'clock by the time I end up getting the whole perimeter done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then all I gotta do is pour all that into a bucket, turn on the sprayer, and I can come in here and, you know, get a first coat on some of this wood. Because all this wood's getting painted.
It won't be too loud, especially if it's sprayer back.
No, it'll be like a 20-minute spray job, really. Maybe an hour. So what I need from you, and I know this is gonna be tough. She's gonna get dirty. She's gonna get hungry. I'm tired. So, the only way I'll be able to spray tonight is if you help me pull these Titan tape together. If we tape together, we'll go faster. You know, you hold one end. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe if we do it, I don't know, separate. I don't know, but the tape job is gonna take 2 hours. Maybe it'll take an hour. It's 3 rooms. It's really not that much. Took me an hour to lay the drop cloths. I mean, I could do it in an hour and a half. I could do it by 9 o'clock, is what I'm saying. By myself, I know I could do this house by 9 o'clock. And then I could spray for an hour and call it a night.
She's like, he's not taking me.
You've been up all night? Well, yeah, you have been, haven't you? Have you been DJing tonight, DJ? John? Have you been DJing tonight, John? Probably not. All right, so I'm gonna have to do something. I'll probably just fill all this shit in the trailer. Just the stuff that needs to stay, whatever. Oh, that's cool. All right, well, can't wait to get this fucker back going. I gotta put a leaf spring in this rear right. Put a leaf spring in there, and I've put a drop on my truck. So basically, I rode that thing around. See, look at what I've done. This is ridiculous, but it's out of necessity, okay? Just hear me out. It was out of necessity, but the 16 would go that low. But I had a straight coming off this, so now I got the drop. So now the trailer, basically, when I got this 19, the trailer rode like this so long that it ruined my rear axle leaf springs. So I got a leaf spring kit, and we're gonna fix the leaf springs and the shackles and the bushings. So I got shackles and bushings for the whole thing, and I've got a new leaf spring for the rear right, because the rear right's fucked. And we'll get that done, and this thing will be back on the road. And I'm gonna have to align my axle as well. Just a couple of bottle jacks and some chains, but it's all stuff I gotta do before I, go too crazy. But I'm gonna call it for right now. I'm gonna take about a half an hour off, and then I'm going to go lay the perimeter, tape the perimeter in there, and I'll be able to spray. Probably gonna spray later on tonight, just because I have to, Yes. I'll catch you later, okay? Well, if you're not up, I'll catch you tomorrow. Appreciate you guys. Remember, guys, if you haven't liked and subscribed, please like and subscribe. Look at my wall. Yeah. Yeah, I almost got one of them, and then my buddy gave me a drop like that, so I was like, whatever. But yeah, there's been so many times where I almost got that adjustable, and then someone would either give me it, or I'd find one cheap, or find one for free, or whatever. But yeah, I know, I fucked up. I rode it like that for 2 years like an idiot. It was silly. I shouldn't have. Everybody told me not to, and I still rode it like that. But I'll catch you guys later.